Wednesday the 4th, we have children's stories and back to the basics. This trickles into Tuesday the 5th, and then I see some good turnout from it late Thursday or into Friday. And so what this looked like to me was that you have work and money guides as well as ancestors watching over you. I also see Christ energy, God energy, directing you on getting back in touch with what is really important and what have we been taught since we were children about the basics in the way we relate to each other, in the way that we handle ourselves in community, interpersonal relationships versus very selfish, almost like independent mindsets. And I think that you're getting in touch, even if you've been out of it for a while, you're really getting in touch and feeling passionately that you have a specific role to play and would like to see more in terms of people helping one another, community coming together, lending healing and helping hands, and especially giving where it's simple. It's not hard to give a smile. It's not hard to listen. It's not hard to give a little money to someone who needs it if you're well off. It isn't difficult to honestly look at things and separate yourself from a situation and say, wow, these people really need it more and they've really gone through a lot. Therefore, I can give up a little bit of what I have to help them along because my load's been light and theirs has been heavy, whatever the situation is. You're figuring out your role in this, and it's almost like a light bulb turns on for you. And I don't know if it happened to you before this and went out or what exactly is going on, but you seem to really like it and feel very comfortable in this space. And I think that what you're doing is figuring out a way to, you could say, implement it or apply it or, incorporate it in with either like policy where you work or in your life or through even volunteering or assisting others with the knowledge and the wisdom and the opportunities that you've had granted to you. It is a pay it forward. Okay, so I feel really good about that. I also feel, so this was also interesting because then it comes up on Friday the 6th. These back to the basic type of ideas had a lot to do with integrity. And I have at the end of the week, your integrity really shining in a group of people. And I see you as being very mature. That doesn't mean that you're the oldest one in the room per se. It could just mean that you're the only grown-up in the room. And I saw you in an environment where maybe a lot of people were choosing to do the wrong thing. And you were like shining. You had integrity. You had stability. You were choosing to do the right moral and ethical thing. And I see you being rewarded, if not by that group, and if not by people in a position of authority from higher ups. Just wait on it, okay? So all of those concepts of the basics that we were taught as children, right? Be fair, help others, all of this is going to pay off. Sunday the 8th, I saw a question of education and your finances and whether or not you want to invest it in additional education or a training of some kind or to further your business or to help someone else further it. But it would take more knowledge for sure to do this accurately. And I was writing it down as a question and I heard your work and money guides and a bunch of ladies, okay, so females who watch over you say yes, 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 with 2 exclamation marks. So it is absolutely time. I feel like this is something you could have a lot of fun with, actually, even if your hands aren't super invested in the project. On Wednesday the 11th, I was seeing you in a great position of power. And this position of power, to me, felt like it didn't really have anything to do with anybody else. It wasn't the type of thing where you were overseeing anyone necessarily. It was just like, I feel very good in my own skin, pleased with who I am, pleased with what I know. I feel like I have figured out the planet a little bit, okay? Or the way the universe works. Typically when that happens, you have a big lesson on the horizon, but I don't necessarily feel that. I think this is something that you could enjoy for a little while. Fingers crossed.